local news that matters to Northern New York, Vermont, and New Hampshire.
For the foodies this morning, pies don't have to be sweet. Vermonters know that. Vermont food blogger Nancy Mock is here showing off some recipes for savory supper pies. Good morning, Nancy.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. I thought this would be great to talk about on a frigid day like this. I was one of those people whose doors were frozen shut this morning, so ran a little late.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Savory supper pies. It's comfort food. It's what you want when it's cold.
Comfort,
right?
Exactly. So a few different kinds of pies here. All would be great for dinner, some for brunch or snacks. First, we'll start with this one up here. This is a vichyssoise, leek, and potato pie.
A what?
Vichyssoise.
Vichyssoise. How fun is that?
Vichyssoise is a French soup. It's made with leek and potato. It's usually pureed and served cold. And I took those ingredients and put them in a pie shell. So chunks of sauteed leeks with some potato and a white sauce.
I'm going to reach across here. I'm going to hold it.
Oh, thank you.
Look how pretty that is.
And you can serve this cold like you would serve the soup cold, but I think it also tastes amazing when it's warm right out of the oven. And just a pastry pie crust holding that all together.
And I saw too on your blog, I took a sneak time, I couldn't wait, that you could make this vegetarian too if you just use vegetable broth or chicken broth.
Exactly. I did make it with chicken stock, but vegetable stock would taste great in that as well.
Perfect.
Yeah. Also made some empanadas, little Mexican hand pies. These are filled with spicy beef and chorizo, and also some diced potatoes.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
Yeah, so you cook the filling up on the stove. This dough is like this pastry crust for the vichyssoise, but it has some cornmeal in it as well for that texture. That kind of goes nicely with the spicy filling. And I said in my blog post, if you can resist eating these all the day that you make them, they're also great to have the next day for your lunch.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's such a good idea. Easy to pack in the kids' lunch too.
Yes, definitely.
It's just all, like it's one of those Uncrustable sandwiches. All
it is like
packed
that.
in there.
Nice. In the back here, I have a savory shredded pork and cornbread pie.
Ooh.
Yeah. This is shredded. I have a recipe on my blog that where you cook the pork loin. You could also use leftover pulled pork if you have some. And this gets layered in with cheddar cheese and a cornbread mixture that also has green chilies in it. Sort of southwestern.
I'm from the south, and you got me at the cornbread. Then you had to throw all that other good stuff in there too.
I think cornbread is one of those warm weather comfort food things,
for
like
sure.
Chili or whatever.
And I like the spice too. You added the green chilies in there for a little extra kick.
Exactly.
That's fun.
Yeah. And finally, over here are some mini chicken pot pies. Just like the family-sized chicken pot pies, you would see that these are individual portions, generous individual portions, I should say. The recipe on my blog makes 6. You can serve them all immediately, and I also have instructions on there for freezing them, so you can keep them on hand and reheat them when you want to eat them. I should have dug into one of those so you can see the filling, but it's basically diced chicken, carrot, celery, in a creamy white sauce.
Yeah.
And the crust has, it's a blend of whole wheat and all-purpose flour and some savory, savory poultry seasoning.
Okay. So we have about a minute left. How long, I mean, just you can kind of point to each one or just ballpark, how long does it take to make these? Because I feel like it takes forever, no?
There is some time involved just because you're working with pastry crust, so there's some chilling steps involved in there. I would say that the shredded pork is the shortest because cornbread batter whips up pretty quickly.
Right. Yeah.
And then you just put it all in a pan and bake it. For the rest of them, I'm going to show in the next segment how to put together the pastry dough, and you can always keep that in the fridge or in your freezer so you have it on hand.
So you could do that on the weekend and then put the pie together on a weeknight. You can make it a lot faster.
Yep, there's definitely a lot of steps you could do ahead of time to make it fast.
Very cool. Okay, so stick around because next time she said we're going to make those.
I'll show you how to, because some people have worry about making the pastry dough, so I'll show the steps involved.
That's me. All right, if you're like me, stay with us. It is 8:24. We're going to be back here in just a few minutes.
You're watching Local 44 Morning Brew, local news that matters.